How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're watching Darryn versus AJ today. Hype for this one. I've been meaning to watch this game, and I figured I'd do it on stream. I'm going to tweet this out as usual. AJ Dybantsa. Tweet this stuff out. Hope everyone's having a nice Tuesday. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. Hopefully, it's a nice day wherever you are. If you're in most parts of the world, it honestly probably isn't, which is unfortunate. But anyways, we're gonna maybe wait a minute and then get into this game. Very excited about all of these guys. AJ, Darryn, two of the clear four best prospects in the world right now. I don't think most people are debating that at this point. But anyways, let's get into this game. Very excited. Obviously Darryn and AJ, but some other fringier guys, or maybe not fringier, but some other interesting-ish. Nico Bundalo. I like Jaden Vance. I'm always impressed by 13 on Utah Prep. Jaden Vance, one of my favorite underrated guys that I've talked about before on these streams where we've watched Utah Prep games. Just really stout defender. But obviously AJ and Darryn is the matchup that we're going to watch. First, Vance again, switching on to Obinna Ekezi, I think is how you say his name. I think he's a sophomore right now. Really, really impressive physical tools. Had like a breakout game against Columbus in that last one. What's up, Hudson? How's it going? Let's see what Peterson's got going. I've seen a couple of the clips from this game, and they all look ridiculous from AJ and from Darryn. But nice little basic pass right there. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. This Utah Prep team is fine. Rasmussen for 3. Good board by AJ. Good pull. Can we get a rebound? There we go. Peterson pulling up for 3 and not going to go in. He is a ridiculous player. I am very, very excited to see AJ and Peterson in the same conference next year. That's not a nice pass versus the double team. They're going to send pressure at AJ this entire game, I would imagine. So we'll see how he handles it. Nice miss there. There's lots of sloppiness in this game early, but I like Winters Grady. I'm going to Michigan. Let's see. Good space creation. Just couldn't hit the shot. What do I think will be the ultimate deciding factor to be between Dybantsa and Peterson? I just think Peterson has like a different level of like control and feel for the game and defense as well. I think Peterson is one of the best defenders in all of high school and all of the country, whereas Dybantsa I think has the tools to be a great defender, but definitely is not at this point. Yeah, I think Peterson, just because of his playmaking, because of his touch, because of his I don't know. I'm just extremely high on Darryn. Good board there. And I think AJ is incredible. Like I said, I think all 4 of these top prospects in the world, AJ, Peterson, Boozer, and Flag, are all like varying levels of MVP, all NBA level ceilings. But nice drive there by, I don't even know who 0-0 is. But nice drive regardless. His floater is just so ridiculous. Like that stop on a dime is so good. Like the hard deceleration, just he is a touch god. Truly just an absurd touch guy. More pressure. Oh, beautiful skip pass. Very nice. Bit of a floater here. I feel like you can argue against, an NBA team. This might be picked off or who knows. But again, good job by AJ reading the double team, skipping out to the weak corner. Obviously, his guy doesn't end up hitting a three, but that's not AJ's fault, right? He put him in a position to score there, and sometimes guys don't score even when they have good positions. Another great pass, great passing start for AJ. Winters, way deep. Okay, that's a little off. Watching the Mormon Savior. So I believe the 2025. I mean, for the moment, I think a lot is going to change. Um, I think I still think Boozer's like a slight tier ahead of AJ and Darryn, but I think Darryn is honestly creeping into that second tier for me. I think it's getting a lot closer. Um, Darryn into that second tier, but I think I don't think it's crazy to order them anyway. Um, I think at the very least they're all in the same, but a lot can change between now and the eventual 2026 draft. So definitely nothing totally set in stone. I didn't think of Darryn as, this high level of a prospect before his performance this summer. So things can definitely change. And all certainly will change, but all three of these guys are just going to be monsters in college. They're all going to be ridiculous. Darryn, oh, tough shot. Yeah, just late clock. Another good pass versus the show. I mean, again, worth noting this isn't the greatest pressure defense in the world. They're not, again, not high level athletes or players, but again, still don't want to discredit AJ's ability. He's been very consistent early in this game, simply making the smart passes to outlets. It's been a very nice start for both AJ and Peterson, even though neither of them have scored a ton, but both have made good plays. And yep, great pass versus pressure for Peterson, man. Both of these guys impacting the game at a high level early without being elite, being crazy score without crazy scoring production, which I think is a great kind of sign of being a high level prospect, is being able to impact the game without scoring. Because if you only look good when your shots are falling, you're probably not that good of a prospect, or at least not that great of a prospect. But Winters is a very nice shooter. He's going to be good at Michigan. Nice pass. Good rotation by I believe that's Rajan Roberts, number 3 on Prolific Prep. It's been interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Kansas is going to be great for. I mean, I think Darryn's going to be incredible wherever he goes. So I don't really, think too much about it. I mean, Kansas is good. They have a long track of being good and having good prospects and development and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm totally fine with Darryn at Kansas. I mean, like I said, he would be ridiculous regardless of his eventual destination. But rebound, open mid range, got it. But yeah. See what happens here. It looks like Darryn's trying to fit in a pretty tight window pass. It looks like. At least it looks that way, but that's good defense by AJ. Great length. Winters. Yeah, Peterson and Dybantsa are never sitting. Ooh, beautiful look right there. Nice audible out of his shot. I mean, again, the windows are are very wide open. Does Hunter Dickinson play with Darryn? God, I hope not. Um, I I pray the answer to that question is no. Beautiful pass again. Great job, audibling right there out of the pull up. And Anthony Falesi is good. I like him too. He can play. We can't even see what happens, but it looks like Darryn from the little yeah, looks like he just blows by Dybantsa. Um, yeah, Darryn is ridiculous. Good closeout. Bundalo for 3? No, sir. I hate. Can we please just stick to the normal camera angles? That would be excellent. It'd be excellent if we could just do normal camera angles. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this probably is the way to play against a team that has a guy like AJ and no other real stars, especially with Mandaquit is hurt, I believe. Peterson deflection. He's a deflection monster. Just an absolute ridiculous deflection guy. Peterson also just like an underrated, totally moves different, I think. Just a ridiculous athlete. End of the first. Let's see what we got here. Nice pass. Winters, corner 3. Okay. Like again, I hate this. I absolutely hate this camera angle. Like good solid little pass by Dybantsa, but again, please, I would like to see the whole floor for the entire time. Who is this 0-0? I'm gonna get the box score because he's made enough good plays to where I want to know his name. His name is who is that? Guy is literally not in the box score. I hate high school freaking stats. I hate high school stats so much. God, they're the worst. Good steal by AJ. That was also just like a lazy pass by Darryn. Great read though. He's going all the way. Yeah. Cool. Let's get into this second quarter. So easy downhill right there. Just like so powerful, explosive, but great contest by Kessie right. That's like how big he is. That's like a 7th or 10th grader just walling up against the band. So that's crazy. Nico. Dybantsa. 3. Good rip. I think it was another deflection by Peterson too. Again, Peterson's hands are ridiculous. That's a not so great closeout. I don't know if this was a shot or a pass. I don't know, man. I feel like you give him that. I feel like you can argue enough that was a pass that maybe you're okay giving him the green light right there. But let's see. Good board. Okay, that's a Grady. Man, Prolific missing so many wide open shots. And Darryn missing a wide open 3. Yeah. Good boards though, but yeah, I feel like Prolific's shot quality in this game has been totally fine. They just haven't been able to hit any of their open shots. Yeah, Peterson is a truly absurd defensive prospect. I mean, he's nice sprint out by Kessie again. Yeah, he's just unbelievable in defense. Nice pass. They call a foul or out of bounds. I think it's the second time they've stepped out of bounds in the corner. So yeah, just a lot of prolific beating themselves. Good closeout attack. Pump fake, patient with his handle and his footwork. Peterson got fouled there. Oh, this is the dunk, right? Oh my god. Unbelievable. That's ridiculous, man. Oh my god. Just insane. Insane levels of explosion. Someone said, I don't remember who I was talking to. I was talking to someone who comps Peterson to like bigger to like bigger Donovan Mitchell, and that's a play where I'm like, that's a Donovan Mitchell play, just splitting the pick and roll, dunking on someone. Do wish Dybantsa would just dunk this basketball. Yeah, I want him. I don't know. I don't come off a screen wide open like that. That should be a dunk every single time. Like I want this to be a dunk every single time if I'm Dybantsa's coach. Great pass. Peterson and Dybantsa both doing some very nice playmaking work in this game. Okay, like why do I hate this? I want to see what the shot looked like. I want to see. I mean, good touch for AJ to hit the and one there, but like, I just want to see the normal camera angle, please. That's all I want. Is to just see what the shot actually looks like. Peterson, nice spin move. Yeah, he just has endless counters. Like Dybantsa does a nice job sliding the cut off the middle. Simply gonna bump him, spin baseline, draw a foul. Like truly like one of the deepest bags of counters I've ever seen in a prospect at this stage. But that was solid defense by Dybantsa too. Just better offense by Peterson. Jaden Vance. Good steal. Or deflection again, I guess. Look at Peterson getting on the floor, baby. I love to see that. But again, just going back to like the initial, like this is crazy. Look at how quick his frickin' hands are. Sounds like an absolute nightmare trying to dribble at all in the vicinity of. But yeah. Dybantsa, yeah, both of these guys have been phenomenal. And just like the handle to, again, behind the back, inside, AJ stabs, escape dribble, reset the play. Like he is, and then gets all the way downhill, skips the corner. Just insane. Absolutely insane. AJ also just like not doing the best job of getting around the screens in this one, unfortunately. He's definitely not the level of defender that Peterson is. I mean, that's, we know that, but. Is that a Kezi who blocked that? Again, can't tell because the stupid camera angle, but. Mm-hmm. Could probably argue that's a foul too, honestly, on Darryn, but yeah, solid enough defense by AJ, like forcing him into a relatively difficult shot. Like obviously a shot Peterson can make, but good job flipping his hips, opening up. Like AJ definitely has a lot of potential as an on-ball defender. more explosive Harper. I mean, he is more explosive than Harper. Definitely. Last week my cousin convinced to watch him play. He loves basketball. He's amazing, big for his age. I believe the hype is by another good dig by AJ. It's been a phenomenal first half from both of these guys. Not necessarily surprising or anything, but like, you know, good to see both of these guys just playing ridiculous basketball. Yeah, it's like with both of you guys, it's like probably impossible to guard them without fouling. And Peterson just explosion, burst, hang. That's so easy for him. Like and again, part of my criticism with AJ that maybe is dumb or whatever, but again, like I wish Darryn had more or AJ had more plays. That's just that's crazy, man. It's your cousin, dog. Yeah, I just wish there was more plays like this where like easy win off the dribble, hang in the air, finish. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too nitpicky, but Darryn gonna foul there. Great spin counter by AJ. That was a good example of beating Darryn with the spin counter. Love this matchup. Good D right there. Great dig. Yeah, that's great. That's just great D by Darryn. Good team D by Prolific. Like again, AJ can obviously make these tough fadeaways. Like he is amazing at them. But if those are the shots he's taking instead of good looks at threes or fouls or shots at the rim, I think you probably live with that if you're Prolific, right? Like I'd say that's a win overall. Good D by Falesi. Falesi's a really nice defender, man. Oh, did they take Peterson out? Oh no, Peterson's still in the game. He hasn't touched the ball in a second. Nico. I like Nico. He's got a lot of energy. Very confident. I was dumb foul by Darryn. Yeah, very, very dumb. Very, very dumb foul. But I don't really care much about that. Yeah, very fun first half. AJ looks great. Darryn looks great. I'd say Darryn's maybe had a slightly better performance in the first half, but like both have been phenomenal. And oh my goodness, Jesus Christ! Oh my lord, he's got AJ in the blender here. I must say, and yeah, I mean, again, I like Jaden Vance, but you're like smaller, 6'5" guy, just not the kind of again the change of speed here, and AJ just kind of lazy right there on defense. You can definitely see like the motor effort intensity gap between the two on the defensive end when they play each other. I think that's a pretty clear distinction. But oh my goodness, Darryn, I think that's the second play in this game. First, like the split, and then that's just like holy shit. This guy is different. Darryn, good dig by AJ there. Tries to split. What goes wrong here? It's a good steal by third. Is that Rasmussen? Yeah, Rasmussen gets his hand in that ball. Definitely don't hate Darren's willingness to try to split this pick and roll, but good steal by Rasmussen. Yeah, ridiculous half for Peterson. Wide open three. Cash. Good skip right there. Or not, I guess that's technically not a skip because it's only one pass away. But anyways, kind of a lazy close out there by Darryn too. Can't lie. AJ and Darryn are excused at times, I think, because of their offensive responsibility. But still, never good thing, I guess, to see them not closing out super hard. Peterson knocks down the deep pull up, man. All right, that was a ridiculous half for both of those guys. Jesus Christ. Both those guys are so awesome. There we go. This is what I want to see. AJ getting downhill, even though he misses. Like I'm fine with this. And honestly, great contest, great mobility here by Kezi to like slide down and contest AJ. But is that a foul? Oh damn! It looks like he got smacked. Kind of looks like he got smacked there. I can't lie. But anyways, look. That's what I want from AJ. Just downhill advantage creation, generate easy look. I know he can do it. Like I know it's. Oh my goodness, lefty empty side. Like pretty tight window here, and I love the subtle little like kind of pump fake. You can see Darryn looking up at the rim there before sliding it with his left hand, just like ridiculous. I swear Darryn just keeps getting better and better every time I watch him play. Like the Columbus game, I think was definitely the best game I've seen him play, and one of the best games I've seen any prospect play in quite some time. And that first half has just been was just like unbelievable. Look at it. Yep, looks like he just lost control of his handle here. Yeah, he just dropped the ball. Good transition take. Grady. Good D by Falesi. Falesi's been killing it on defense this whole game. Skip too far forward. Good board by Kezi. Peterson hanging in the air. Gonna draw foul. Let's see what we got AJ with. This has been a nice game for Kezi. I've been pretty impressed by. Beautiful, just like a crazy good read by Darryn. His ability to like read passing lanes is really special. Like it's obviously his like instincts and hands, but he just seems to have a knack for like knowing where the ball is going to go before the. Oh no! Oh, nice deflection there by AJ. Good hustle back. AJ making a big play on defense too. He should try to draw a foul there. AJ is certainly a professional foul grifter at this stage already, which is fun. He's certainly got the tricks of the trade. Phylon versus Kasparis. I mean, I'm really on Phylon. I just think the shooting, like, I definitely believe in Phylon as a shooter. Stupid camera angle. Like, I definitely think Phylon's like as a shooter. Like his high school priors are good. His touch is great, but I think Kasparis is like a legitimately like very high level shooter. But I don't think it's crazy to have Phylon ahead of Kasparis. Phylon's obviously a much better defensive prospect, much better like driver, advantage creator, handler. I think probably a little worse as a playmaker than Kasparis, but like he's a really fantastic playmaker as well, and I think in his own way. But yeah, mostly just like the shot making creation that I think Kasparis has is extremely high level. And Phylon, well, like I said, I believe in Phylon shooting for sure. Maxime Reynaud, I think he's all right. I haven't like watched enough intently to a good finish by Kezi. I haven't watched enough intently to really like have a strong opinion on him, but guys who are like that size with some movement skills and ball skill stuff definitely usually worth flyers. But another great pass by Darryn. It's a little out in front actually, but good catch by Kezi. Yeah, I fear the Phylon tide. I definitely wasn't, like, this high on Phylon coming into the season. Like, I thought he was very good in high school, like, a first probably, like, a late first, I think I had him, like, late first, early second preseason. Um, but he's just, like, one of those guys who, like, you watch him play a second in college, and it's like, "Oh, okay, he's just different." Like, he's the best player on the floor in that, like, Illinois game. And it's like, okay, like he's just different. Um, but yeah, Phylon is phenomenal. I love him. He's so much fun to watch. Him being better than Mark Sears this year is surprising to me. I mean, I think that's mostly because Sears has just been really disappointing, and another great drive by Darryn. Darryn is so freaking fast. I feel like it isn't discussed enough, just like how ridiculously fast Darryn is. Like insane. So fast. But yeah, Phylon's a dope player. I mean, I think he's a phenomenal prospect with a ton of two-way potential. Like, can't say I like have an exact vision of what his ceiling looks like, but I think he just has so many high-level tools and traits at his age that I'm very willing to bet on those eventually coalescing into a very good NBA player. Obviously, and like I said, like his main defensive weakness to me is just like he is incredibly thin and gets walled off on every screen. Great finish, coast to coast by Darryn, casual. Um, yeah, just like gets walled off on every screen, but that's an issue that I think Phylon can correct. Yeah, yeah, Reynaud seems interesting. I'll definitely probably watch him at some point. I mean, probably not for a while. Um, but but at some point before the draft, I will make time to watch everyone who's relevant. Um, Spurlock. Yeah, Peterson and AJ do not sit. Beautiful, beautiful take by AJ. Look at that. Behind the back, great counter, explode. AJ's like hop step explosion is crazy. Um, he's so good, like exploding horizontally off of 2 feet. Obviously, he can like jump out of the gym and dunk up for people, but like that ability to get up horizontally and like generate space that way is just really, really impressive. Another foul. He's definitely trying to foul griff there, but yeah, AJ is that kind of tough shot maker. Those shots he's trying to foul grift. He's like, oh yeah, but the shot just goes in. AJ also unfortunately letting Darryn by every time at the point of attack, but that also could be a schematic thing. Like seem like they're okay switching right there with Darryn getting to the mid range, but yeah, that's good defense by Rasmussen as well. Good slip. So like this is a really just like a really good smart off ball play that I think showcases Darren's feel. Like a lot of young players, they pick up the ball here. First, they might just take a bad shot. Or second, they just stand around, ask for the ball back. But Darryn immediately goes set the screen, slips into space, and like gets the open three. That's the kind of stuff that showcases like real high level off ball feel. And then sprints to dive. Like his motor is just so impressive. Um, Constantly making these big plays. Great pass by Bundalo too. But yeah, Peterson is just has everything you could possibly want in a guard prospect. AJ, that was risky. He's gonna pull that good, as he should. Pretty much a rule for like any perimeter prospect. It's like if you aren't pulling, if you handle the ball and you can't pull when defenses go under, that's just not a good sign. Like it's just not great. Um, Very, very important skill set for pretty much any perimeter guy to have. Obviously, not like, if you don't have that, you're not going to be good. That's just not the case. But it's definitely a CAJ here. Good spin move. Yeah, there's the foul grifting is is quite advanced. Like AJ has been really good in this game. Like he's been great on offense, scoring really well, but like passing great. Like Peterson, man, it's just been like I don't know. I feel like Peterson, like in the head to head, I feel like you can just tell it's like a different level of production and like impact on the game. Ooh, great. Akezzi looks awesome. That's another like again. I think it was a good play by AJ, snaking in the middle, getting downhill. Like I give AJ a credit for this, but Akezzi, man, look at him, high drop, flipping his hips. Really impressive game from him. I really was happy with Akezzi. But again, I do give AJ credit for a play like that because I think it shows the ability to snake pick and roll, get downhill, access valuable shots, and talking about accessing valuable shots. Oh man, it sounds pretty awful to have to defend Darryn Peterson. Peterson also like underrated in terms of how explosive he is, especially off of 1 foot. Darryn, that's just Roberts. Ray Jan Roberts, nice take. Oh, they gave Peterson like a 20-second rest. Nice. Gotta slip that in whenever. Darryn and Coop look amazing in Boston Green. Oh man, I don't think so. So good. All right, let's get into this fourth quarter. I actually don't remember who wins this game. Prolific wins this game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Prolific are the better team. Well, like even outside of the two top guys, I think Prolific. I mean, very clearly just has more high end talent. But I think Utah Prep has some good role players as well for this level. Like we said, I really like Full SC. Good pull. I really like Full SC. Also, definitely not Darren's best efforts over that screen. Valesi's good. Vance is good. I think Rasmussen is pretty solid. 0-0 is nice. Look at Peterson. Just good pass. His ability to get downhill this game, like he is living in the paint. Peterson obviously can like score in the mid range literally whenever he wants, but I've been so impressed by Peterson's like willingness and ability to just live in just live in the restricted area. Like very much seems like Peterson has like a good realization of nobody can stop him except for looks like AJ right there. Great shot, great block, and like his potential, man, kind of squaring up his hips, then he slides. It's like kind of a weird block. The camera angle flip. It looks like. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess he just blocks it. Okay, yeah, I know. AJ's point of attack stuff. Very impressive. Pull up 3, beautiful. Great two-way sequence by AJ there. Big swing. I generally agree that that VJ was a little overhyped coming into college. I agree with that. I think he actually was a very good shooter in high school. Like I'll pull up his numbers right now. He was quite consistent. Yeah, so in high school, basically in total, throughout his 3 high school seasons and FIBA and the FIBA stuff, he shot 39.1% on 274 threes, and he shot 80% on 134 free throws. So he was a pretty good shooter by the numbers, but I always had concerns about Edgecombe's like versatility. Like he didn't take a ton of threes. He wasn't taking very many difficult threes. Like it was either like easy-ish pull-ups or open spot up catch and shoots. But yeah, I definitely was a little lower on VJ. I mean, he still has, again, he has like the very special athletic tools. He can really pass. So I think VJ's path to stardom is probably more in like a Marcus Smart, Derek White, Jalen Suggsy type role rather than like a legit primary. But I think that's still a very good player. Like that's a damn good prospect. I just don't think that's like a top 3 pick in an elite draft. But yeah. Con over McNeely, mostly high school priors and passing, I think. I think McNeely has been quite solid this year, but still, like a lot of the concerns I had for McNeely, like defensively, has not been super impactful. Still does not, get downhill by himself very often. And like again, great shooter, great spot up shooter, good decision maker. I again just think McNeely has a very defined ceiling, whereas Knipple, I think, has shown way more in the past in terms of creation. And even this year at Duke, like has a much higher creation load in terms of like playmaking. Looking at it right now, McNeely has an 11.3 assist rate, 20 usage. Knipple has same usage, but a high, near 19 assist rate. And Knipple, I think, just like isn't shooting as well as he could. I think there's similarities there in that they both have like athletic limitations in terms of getting downhill. But I'd rather the guy who's like a little shorter, a little less, maybe a little worse on defense, even though I think Knipple and him are, long term are going to be similar on defense versus the guy who's like a more dynamic creator. But I think they're similar enough in terms of like their range. And I definitely am lower on Con than I was coming into the year, but still not that low. I still think he has like a lot of potential as a versatile offensive piece. Where I think McNeely is like, there's a defined role he plays. That role is valuable, but still, I just think like pretty narrow range of outcomes. Nice pass out by Peterson. Man, this game's getting down to the wire. Like I said, I do know that Prolific ends up pulling away and winning this game, but I need to know who this 0-0 is. Are they saying this on the broadcast?
Good slip inside and 63-59.
I'll figure this out eventually. Whatever. But anyways, back to the game. Oh, they actually did take Peterson out. Wow. Good shot by Nico. Nico's been really nice in this game. Another great pass by 0-0. He's having a really nice game. Cassie and a block by him. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I'll figure out who this guy is, but he's hooping today. I don't think he was on the team I don't think he played when I saw Utah Prep in person a couple months ago. Maybe he wasn't. I just don't remember. But still no Darryn. Interesting. Great read by Ray Jan. That's an excellent read. Just noticing the hammer play coming, sniffing out the pass to the corner. It's just really high level feel on defense right there. Are we gonna put Darryn back in the game? Yes. Okay, so Darryn actually sat like 2 or 3 minutes in this game, which I feel like is somewhat unusual for Darryn Peterson. But goes back door, good denial, great pass. Just like surgical playmaking right there. Show 2, Darryn passing down, really high level work from him. And see, man, Darryn's screen nav when he locks in, like look how well he can like change directions while maintaining good speed. Like, wait, I missed that last play typing in my notes. Just Rasmussen getting the board. Darryn skip pass. Nice, good play. Nico's had a nice game. Good steal. Yeah, this 0-0 is cooking right now. Really impressive game. Winters. Let's get the ball in Darren's hand, please. Okay, never mind. If Winters is going to make the shot, then it doesn't matter. But all right, clutch time. Let's see how this game unfolds. Good pass. Yeah, I'm sure Prolific's going to force the ball out of AJ's hands. I would guess they try the same with Prolific, or at least you'd think they should, to force the ball out of Darren's hands. But looks like that's not what they did. And Darryn gets all the way to the rim and draws a foul. Yeah, I mean, this is just like poor defensive game planning, I think. Like, I just don't get the like the soft hedge on Darryn Peterson, of all people. Tie game, a minute and a half left. Like, I just do not understand the logic behind that play call at all. Like, he's gonna get to his spot every single time. And it's just too easy. Yeah, like I said, excellent game from both these guys. I do think Darryn was like a good, beautiful pass again. Definitely think Darryn was like a decent bit more impressive in this game, but I don't think that has anything to do with AJ. I just think that has to do with Darryn being like special. Okay, I want to see. Okay, this is special. Like look at the ability to change direction, stop. He looks back out this way. Kind of jets back the other way, leaves the air, 4 defenders converging, and he whips it out. Like, I don't even know what to say. He is just beyond. I think about the Land School of Prep High School basketball. It seems to be the year of public schools. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't focus as much on like overall high school basketball, but yeah, it's like not as strong of a year for Montverde, not as strong of a year for IMG, but I think that, yeah, it's going to happen in some years where just like another great pass. But yeah, I think it definitely is going to revolve around like where the top end talent goes, right? Because like I mean like obviously there's a men's at public school, right? Elijah Arenas, obviously. Stokes isn't at a prep school. Like, just feel like a lot of it kind of trends as the top talent trends, which of course makes sense, right? Because those guys set the trends, they set the kind of parameters of college basketball, not college basketball, high school basketball. But yeah, good game by Prolific. I mean, I think you just saw Darryn Peterson late in this game just completely close them out. They had no answer for Peterson all game, and they had no answer for Peterson in the clutch. And I think, like I said, I think Utah Prep made some questionable game planning decisions down the stretch that compounded things and made it even tougher for them to win. But again, do you think it's crazy to say that Harper is in the tier 1 of 2025? A little bit. I think I'm a little lower on Harper than some people. Like, he's obviously amazing. Like I love Harper. I think he's fantastic. But I just don't think he's at that level. One, because of the shooting, which I think is going to be fine, but still like not elite, and the volume is not exactly where I want it. But yeah, I mean, Harper's amazing. I think he's fantastic. I just think there's a little more of a ceiling on him. Again, want to see the downhill stuff against NBA talent. I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine, but I just want to see it. But yeah, I think Harper's great. I just don't see him as like a Flag, Boozer, Dybantsa, Peterson level prospect. But yeah, that game was sick. I'm gonna log this in my charting again. If anyone has any other questions or anything, feel free to let me know. Yeah, another just. I sort of got every Peterson game I watch is like, oh, another insane Darryn Peterson game, but his consistency is remarkable. Like, I think this is another thing that like a lot of these top prospects have, where it's just, again, just he's remarkably consistent in his impact, which I always appreciate. That level of consistency. But yeah, just another absurd performance right there. And all right, unless anyone has any other questions, thoughts, comments, let me know. Or if not, I will get out of here. Regardless, thank you all for joining the stream today. I had a really good time watching Darryn and AJ duke it out. On our way to 10K. YouTube is copywriting literally everything I do. Thank God they didn't copyright this stream. I don't know exactly why. Yeah, Cooper will. Yeah, I think though Wemby's gonna make it challenging for like anyone to win deep. I mean, it's gonna be like a reliance on just voter fatigue, which is always possible. But yeah, I think Cooper is going to be that level of impact. Again, it's like he's going to be a guy who, like, in a lot of years is defensive player of the year level, but he's going to be playing with Wemby. But yeah, I mean, Cooper's defense is just so good. Like, I feel like Cooper's defense has always been under discussed, just because defense is just never discussed as much as offense. But anyways, think I'm gonna end off the stream now. But cool. Thanks everyone for hopping on, for spending some time with me, and have a nice day. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. I hear people saying hit the bell, so hit the bell. See y'all.